In a world filled with artificial, unnatural, and unethically sourced goods, it is so nice to find small places that make it a priority to do better, to go above and beyond, and make their products for the good of their customers. I'd like to welcome you to Celebrate Michigan, a show produced on the campus of Madonna University. I'm Chris Benson, and today we have Janeen Mitchell with Earth and Soul. I love the title, Earth and Soul. Tell us, what is Earth and Soul?
Earth and Soul is, we've got a few taglines, but one of them, and the main thing that the vision is built on, is good for the earth and good for the soul. In order to truly function and truly walk in wholeness and wellness, you need to tend to the mind, body, soul, and spirit. So we try to set what we call a stress-free shopping zone, or your local happy place. And people come in and you see them kind of come in with just the stresses of life on them. And when they come in the door, then they just breathe in all the wonderful essential oils and the beautiful candles, and they feel the good vibes, and we always got the good music going on in the background. And you just see the stress just melt away. And they see the funny cards, and they see the local artwork that's cute and funny and in positive sayings. And then they bring their friends and their family back and just have this great experience while they are there. So good for the soul. So maybe there's just something you need to make you laugh or make you smile or make you relieve some stress, and good for the earth. We carry a lot of products. All of our products are all natural, eco-friendly, sustainable, fair trade, ethically sourced, biodegradable. I mean, we love this earth and we love people.
Wow. I feel like my blood pressure just dropped like multiple points just listening to that description. Where can I find this amazing place?
We are in Highland, and we are off of Milford Road, and we are in the most darling little complex. It looks like an old Western complex. It's 1427 South Milford Road, Highland, Michigan, and it's between Come Back In and Dee's Cafe.
And how did this become your life's work? I can tell by the way you describe it. This is you. Like, this came from you, and you are just so passionate and proud of it. So how did this all come to be?
Well, I always had, I held a lot of corporate jobs, managerial positions, high stress jobs. And I came to a point that I'm just like, okay, I can't do this 70, 80 hours a week and this high pressure and stress. So I started just looking for places. I thought, it'd be great to have my own place. I didn't know what kind of place I wanted to have, but when I went and I found a building and it was for rent, and I thought, you know what, we could do something in that. What should we do? And I started just praying about it. I went on a walk with my daughter, and I said, there's this cute little place. What do you think? And man, the ideas just started flying. We're like, let's do what we love. We can have incense, and we can have nutrition, and we can have essential oils, and we could have candles, and we could have books, and we could have local art and all this. And it just started unfolding. And I'm like, yes, these are the very things that we have used in our life to relieve stress and relieve anxiety and keep peace of mind and stay healthy.
Wow.
So it's a great thing to be able to offer it, because I thought everybody always thinks, I just got to get to the next vacation. If I could just take a vacation.
Sure.
You know what? Sometimes we don't get to that point of taking that vacation. So you start learning, as I learned myself in that high stress environment, I needed to just take a little few minutes. If it's 10 or 15 minutes that I can take to myself to do some nice deep breathing exercises, just kind of let it all go, breathe it all out. Started keeping a little essential oil diffuser next to my desk with some scents that just made me feel good and made me feel more peaceful, putting the positive messages around at my desk. And then I would treat myself to a nice cup of coffee or tea in the afternoon, and that was my little treat. Many times, us that care for others, we're the last person on our list.
I know that's
so
right.
In order for you to truly care for others, you have to take that time. And it doesn't have to be, yes, it's great to take a vacation for a week, but if you can take 15 or 20 minutes in that day and felt like you did something for you, how great is that? It really helps you get by in the day-to-day. And to be able to offer those techniques and those tools and those things that we can is a great thing. We love it.
So is this something, did you have a background in business? Because you went from it sounds like you went from oh, I like these things for myself, and I know how to I'm learning how to calm and soothe myself, to opening this awesome business. So how did that happen?
Yeah, so no, I've never run a business before. I mean, I did like a cleaning business, and I did a care tender business and different things like that. I always thought I loved to cook and I loved to entertain. I thought I'd have a restaurant maybe someday or something. But then when we came into this and realized the condition of the world and how high stressed everybody is, and how they don't realize it's always that next vacation, or they just don't take that. And you see the effects that it takes on their body, on their physical being, on their mental well-being. And it's important that we learn these techniques, and it doesn't have to be all these changes.
Sure.
It can be one change at a time, one change at a time. As the saying goes, one day or day one.
Wow. So you obviously said, I'm going to learn how to do this. I'm just going to open this, and it sounds like there was a lot of trust too, that you knew this was a passion you had, and then the store opened and there you were.
They say to be successful, do what you love. And my daughter has been a great influence. She still works with me this day on the day-to-day stuff. And it's kind of nice because she's 20-something and I'm not 20-something.
Okay.
And we can put the two together and get the two different perspectives of things. And it really helps to be able to mold that vision. I had background experiences in management and supervision and things like that. So I found out those jobs, don't think bad of those jobs that you hate, because you're learning skills, you're learning techniques, and you don't know at what point in your life that those things are going to become important, and you're going to be glad that you learned them. So there was many things along the journey that has helped being in the place that we're in now.
Well, and it sounds like you've experienced the depths of stress, and you described the 70-hour work week and all it took to get through that, and you went on this journey yourself where you were like, okay, I need to do these things to get through, and then made the leap and said, nope, it's going to be my lifestyle right now. And we are already, believe it or not, having to take a break. And I know we're going to tell us all about the products. You mentioned a couple of the ones you have in the store, but I think your experience getting there is wonderful to hear about too. So we do have to take a short break, but when we get back, we'll hear all about Earth and Soul and how it went from a dream to reality. Stay tuned.
You realize that 49 million Americans struggle with hunger? That's 1 out of every 6 Americans.
These people are around us every day. They're our friends, they're our coworkers, their kids go to school with our kids.
Sometimes we're not even aware that they're struggling. This problem is closer than you think. So is the solution.
Play a role in ending hunger. Visit feedingamerica.org/hunger and find your local food bank.
To you, Algebra 2, foreign languages, and finally, biology. Who among you will step up to their challenge?
Me. Me too.
Take on the tough classes now. You need them to prepare for college.
Sounds like you could use some Van Gogurt. It's fortified with arts-rich nutrients to improve your math and reading skills. Catch!
Van Gogurt. Thanks. So what's the deal with your ear?
Always with the ear, huh?
Feed your kids the arts. For 10 simple ways to learn how, visit americansforthearts.org.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education?
What are you gonna do?
Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else?
Or will you dare do something different?
Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher.
You got the skills, the smarts.
Yes, you.
You could be the teacher I never forget.
That'd be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess?
What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
Hello, we're here on the set of Celebrate Michigan. I'm Chris Benson, and I'm here with Janeen Mitchell. Again, she's with Earth and Soul in Highland, and just a breath of fresh air and good vibes coming from Janeen for sure today. I'm sure our audience can feel that.
Thank you.
And your passion too for this business of helping people find things that make them feel good.
Yes.
Oh.
We love people. We love the earth. We call ourselves a holistic wellness store with a hippie flair.
Oh, I love that.
You got to have the fun with the nutrition and the seriousness of it too. I mean, we're serious when we get down to nutrition and talking about it and helping people find the right nutritional path. But we love when they come in and try on some fun and funky clothes and they find the perfect gift. We do gift baskets for different occasions for the people and help them find those special, unique items too. So there's both sides of it, and we enjoy all of it.
And you really, in looking at your website, you really have, it's about a lifestyle for you. It's not just like a product or a piece of clothing. I saw so many different things on there that really speak to a whole lifestyle of wellness.
It does. They say, what is your demographic? And I say anybody from 15 to 85. I mean, really, we don't have a set demographic. And honestly, we have the best, most awesome customers. I could have not asked for better customers than what we have.
Oh, wonderful.
It's just there's a certain kind of people that come in for that atmosphere, and they are just awesome to work with.
Well, I know you brought some things with us. We've got them on the table in front of us. I wonder if you would just talk through what we're looking at and what we're seeing, and what you brought with us, and why you think they're significant.
Sure. So this is the product line that we have, the products that we have created thus far, and I'll say thus far because I'm sure more are to come. We started with the sprays there. I noticed that when we first opened, there was a lot of people, and even especially young people, coming in with just horrid anxiety and stress, and I thought, there's got to be a better way than, pharmaceuticals are great if that's where you go, but there's got to be a natural answer to that too. So when I started really researching the different oils that help calm you and stress you, or relieve stress and uplift you, and Good Vibes was born, and Hello Sunshine. We just power packed them with a bunch of essential oils, no yuckies in there, and then it kind of just spread out from there to help with sleep and to help with joy, or things that bring joy and good feelings, and then roll on so people could use the power of essential oils to help them. Then we went on from there to do the Hemp Haven, which is a one and done facial wash plus moisturizer.
Okay.
I noticed there's a lot of people, there's the older women coming in and not feeling as comfortable about what's happening with our skin as it starts to dry out and we start seeing things we don't like. And the younger generation coming in and they were having some problems with some acne and some different things, or rosacea. I looked in my closet at home and I went, wait a minute, I have all this stuff in here, and what am I even using with this? I'm not a 5-step gal. There's got to be a better way. So that led on the journey of creating Hemp Haven. So you wash your face with it, and you moisturize your face with it, and it brings healing for such things as rosacea and acne, and helps heal and moisturize and give your skin some goodies in there. And then we started with a sugar scrub that would go with that. That's the same ingredients, but adding a little tea tree oil in there.
Oh, that
so
smells
when
so
you're doing
good.
the exfoliating, you want a little extra antimicrobial and antibacterial in there. And then we went into the bath scrubs, the bath soaks. And the bath soaks are your Epsom salt and coconut oil, and enriched with really nice essential oils. And then we went into body butters, because I found a couple of body butters over the years that I like, but I don't like when they leave you feeling greasy. I like what they do for you, but I don't like everything's greasy. So I thought we got to have a better way. So we've created a couple of body butters, and they absorb really nicely into your skin. So in our line, it was kind of like, wait a minute, we're not finding what we want or should be there. So let's research, let's study it out, and let's offer to our customers and to the world something that's better for them and easier to do. Also, with our cleaner, our Super Groovy Clean, that was another thing. I had looked for a natural cleaner, had trouble finding one, so we created one.
And I love that I just want to underscore, you created these products.
Yes.
So these were created, have you always been in Michigan? Have you always lived in Michigan?
Yes, I have.
So Michigan created and produced, and this is amazing.
Love Michigan, yes. My daughter's got the creative goal herself too. My mother was a creative person too, so it's kind of nice.
And at the beginning of the show, we talked about ethically sourced, and,
Yes.
and that it's not just a good product that you feel has, quality ingredients in it, but that it's something where the whole chain is something that's ethical. Talk about that a little bit and why that's important to you.
It's very important to me. I mean, we have to take care of our earth, and we have to take care of our soul, just the same, coming back to that wholeness of the vision. Like, we found out as we were researching for products and stuff, like, it's important to find out, are they ethically sourced? Are they fair trade? Are they USA made? Like, are we looking out for the people that are creating these products and bringing them to us? Are we looking out for our environment? Are we taking care of our environment? Are we just, we don't care what we're using and what we're throwing away and what kind of garbage we're creating. So it's important that we look out for every aspect of nature. So therefore, you see our stuff comes in glass bottles, amber glass bottles, to keep the integrity of the oils. We do refill programs, so you can bring it back in so you're not getting another bottle, and you receive a discount for bringing back in your program. The other products that we carry are bath and body care lines. We're establishing more refill programs on the vendors that we are working with, and making sure they're organic certified, they're sustainably sourced, fair trade, recycled materials. Even in the companies that we carry the clothes through, are they USA made? Are they organic? Are they low impact dyes? I mean, there's a lot of research when we go into things to make sure that we're doing good for this world, our community, and our people.
From start to finish. I mean, I think that your view of it is so in line with your mission and what you're talking about. Again, it's holistic. It's this idea that if I'm putting a really good product in packaging that's going to destroy the earth, what am I really doing and what's the point? And I think, fascinating to hear about. And believe it or not, you wouldn't believe how quickly these breaks come up. I blink and then there we are. But we are going to come right back after this break. You're going to hear more from Janeen Mitchell from Earth and Soul, and we can't wait to tell you more about what's going on with the store. Stay tuned.
Fast-paced family life in need of a slowdown?
Hello, I'm Dr. Spruce. Did you know all those green shapes on maps are parks and forests? It's true. Visit discovertheforest.org and plan to visit a park or forest near you, instead of just wondering what it would have been like.
While the word forest might make you think of distant lands from far, far away, please note parks and forests are closer than you think, which means things like beautiful scenery, fresh air, and family time are also closer than you think.
There's a lot of fear in coming back to school. I'm a 40-year-old man that walked in there to get his high school diploma. It was very hard for me, but one of the teachers was Miss Araceli. She gave me direction. Every single time I had a question, she'll put down whatever she's doing and she'll sit there with you until you get it. 50% of getting your high school diploma is walking through those doors. The other 50% is doing the work.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
So there you are, shuffling through a stack of resumes, and you come to mine. This is it, first impression, my way in. But can my resume show you how I truly stand out? Like that I was studying, going to night school while working 2 jobs just to help my parents pay for groceries. Or being the first one to always step up. No, that's something you just can't put on paper. Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent that is dedicated, hardworking, and determined like me.
Maria, so how's work?
It was 4th period biology. Our students just weren't getting how easily viruses spread. So Miss Bell and I had them role play a zombie virus outbreak. By the time they had all learned the lesson, all the living were dead. Hey, how's your job going?
That big sales meeting I planned? Next year, I might get to go.
Cool.
Welcome back to Celebrate Michigan. I'm Chris Benson. This is Janeen Mitchell from Earth and Soul. And we didn't get to talk about you're doing good with the products, you're doing good with the ambiance you set, the energy, the intent you set for people who come to the store or visit your website. But talk about the good you do charitably as well, because I know I saw there's some really cool events that you have, and talk to us about that.
Sure. We love to give back. I mean, it's part of when you take and you give, and you take and you give. One of the things that we do here is we have these project bracelets. It's an Earth and Soul project bracelet. We have these available in our store. They're a $5 donation, which is given to Do Only Good Animal Rescue, and they operate out of Oakland County Animal Shelter. Then we have Giving Back Saturdays, so the last Saturday of the month, and this is always fun for my daughter and I, we can pick a charity. She gets 6 and I get 6, and that last Saturday, 10% of the sales that day go to various local charities to support them.
Oh, neat.
And then also when we are finding vendors and products, we are also looking for companies, do they give back? You know, some of them give back to breast cancer awareness, some give back to marshes to save the environment, some, you know, they have their own various giving back. So when you support Earth and Soul, you're supporting not just us, but it goes a lot farther. We're very well hooked up with our community sharing as well, which is our local outreach center within Highland.
Oh, it sounds like you really walk the talk on so many different levels, and that's awesome to hear. Oh, wonderful. Well, I understand you've brought some pictures too. You know, again, we are a very visual culture, so we're going to take a look at some pictures, and if you would walk us through what we're looking at here. Tell us what we're seeing.
Sure. This was our 2-year celebration, which we had back in June, and we just had a blast. Bubbles was our gift to give out. We had people hula hooping. We hooked up with Knights of Columbus and gave away bicycles of all various ages and sizes. We had a little gal that looked like a little fairy doing face painting and hairdos. We always do raffles and giveaways, and we just make a great time of it.
What a fun time. Looks like a great entry too.
Yeah. So this is some of our teas. We carry really nice high quality teas. That's one of our bamboo diffusers that has a removable diffuser in there, so you can do your teas or your loose leaves, your fruits and vegetables, whatever you like to put in your water to diffuse into your water.
Oh, they're beautiful.
This is some of the fun when we do our modeling of our clothes. We just like to have a good time with it. So we carry anything from a extra small up to a 3X, and we have men's and women's fashion in there. So we like to have a good time when we're out doing that. This is some of our, as you can see, our signs above there, fair trade, recycled products, eco-friendly. These are done through some of our vendors that use fair trade. They use recycled materials. They provide a fair wage to small villages so that they can provide for their families as well.
So colorful too, and so many, what a variety of things you have.
Yeah, this is my son and I being goofy in front of our Come Back In, which is the restaurant in our plaza. They're always good about putting us up in the sign and giving us advertisement to help us.
Oh, looks like fun. Oh,
that's my daughter and I, one of our work days, enjoying one of our groovy mugs and enjoying a cup of tea.
Oh, so much fun.
This is some of our natural soaps that we carry with the hemp scrubber, which is an antibacterial scrubber. So you can put it right in the glove and use it. This is one of our cold coffee drinks that we have. It's a coffee drink that actually has your electrolytes in it, so it's hydrating you while you're drinking your coffee, and it's flavored with monk fruit, so you're not getting all the sugars and all the stuff that you don't want to get. This is our bath bombs. We do regular bath bombs and CBD bath bombs, again, that are made with all essential oils and all natural.
Oh, so colorful and pretty and attractively packaged as well, I noted. So many different products that you have in the store. Do you have a favorite?
Oh, I have a lot of favorites. You know, I can't do the cheesy sales scheme, but I'm passionate about what we find. And when we find a good find and a good company and it's going to be great for the people, I'm excited about it. And so, yeah, I find a lot of different products and new products every day. I love obviously offering the CBD because it's pain relief, inflammation relief, you know, antidepressant, anti-anxiety. It helps with a lot of different various issues that a lot of people are suffering from. So that's a great thing to carry that knowledge and help them understand and kind of take away some of their fears and help kind of direct them in their path as they're starting it out and understand exactly what it is. So probably that one's my favorite because you can see a big difference by using it.
Well, and at a time where so many people are struggling in so many different ways, and we've gone through COVID, we're still in COVID, a little bit of nurturing and taking care of me feels good. And I'm imagining that over these years, you've really been providing that for customers.
100%. It's important. And it's just getting people to not start out here. You start in here. You know, you want to save the environment, maybe switch out your plastic bottle of shampoo to an eco-friendly shampoo. You know, you don't have to change everything all at once. You want to start getting healthy, maybe pick one nutritional supplement and start there. Just start your path somewhere. Deep breathing, you know, before you go to the yoga class, just at least start somewhere.
Well, and it sounds like you're giving people lots of different entry points and trying to meet them where they are. In just the last minute we have, what advice do you have for anybody watching today?
Take care of you.
Oh.
If you want to take care of anybody else, and I say this as somebody that loves people and looks out for people, take care of you so that you're here to take care of them.
Well, we have loved hearing about Earth and Soul, and we hope that people will come and visit you. And sadly, unfortunately, this is all the time we have today and Celebrate Michigan. That went by really fast. We're really glad you came to join us, and we hope you'll check out the store in Highland. And you heard her message, take care of you. See you next time.